The USO works to support military service members and their families with a wide range of services and activities.
So we're pleased to have the director of the USO of Oklahoma in the studio with us today, Jennifer Waters. Jennifer, thanks for joining us today. It's always great to have you on.
It's always great to be here with you, Dan and Kyle. Thanks for having me on today.
Yeah, so this weekend, kind of a big weekend for the USO. So you're working with the Oklahoma City Museum of Art to host a Military Appreciation Weekend. Can you talk a little bit about what's going on this weekend?
Oh, sure. So in collaboration with Oklahoma City Museum of Art, the USO will host a Military Appreciation Weekend. It is a way for the Museum of Art to give back to the military community, and we are so happy that they decided to partner with the USO. One of the highlights of the weekend is our military kids' art that will be on display in a gallery at the Museum of Art, and I actually brought samples.
Oh, there you go.
Those are cool.
So
nice.
These art pieces were made at Fort Sill by children from our military community with the theme of summer. Wow. And so we've got some beautiful pieces, and then this one is really fun. We've been calling him Taco Man. So this art will be on display this weekend.
Awesome.
Well, great to
cool.
spotlight those young artists. Now, I understand last year was the first year they did this. What was the response like last year? Do you feel like more people will take advantage of this weekend this year?
Yep. So last year the Museum of Art offered free art classes centered around the Chihuly exhibit that they have on display year-round, and this year that will continue. To me, that is something that is a don't miss for our military community, to be able to participate in a free art class at the Oklahoma City Museum of Art. The other highlight was the thank you card making station for our service members hosted by the USO. In the lobby, over 200 cards were created that we were able to distribute to our deploying service members here at Fort Sill. And then finally, the oath of enlistment ceremony that takes place at exactly at noon on Friday outside of the museum. We had so many community members come from the Oklahoma City downtown area just to view that. It's quite something to see when you actually witness a civilian taking that oath of service.
That's pretty cool. So I've actually, when I was serving, I received several letters, while I was deployed, either from a USO program or several other different nonprofits do it too. It always put a smile on my face, and that's super cool. So folks will be able to do cards that the USO will send to service members.
Correct.
No, that's pretty cool. Can you talk a little bit more about the oath of service? So that's on Friday, right? Can you talk, and it's outside the museum. Can you talk a little bit more? How many do we think we can expect that day? Do you happen to know?
Well, yeah, sure, absolutely. So during the Oath of Enlistment that Friday, we're expecting between 20 and 25 new recruits that will be in formation. They will be administered the Oath of Enlistment from the MEPS commander in Oklahoma City. And it will be from a variety of branches will be represented of our newest service members. It's a beautiful area to see an Oath of Enlistment take place because it is outside in the city park right outside the Oklahoma City Museum of Art. And we will also have a few speakers leading up to the actual Oath of Enlistment to give context to the importance of what is taking place.
Yeah.
Jennifer, appreciate you coming in this morning and tell us all about this Military Appreciation Weekend. Let's go ahead and see those details. Once again, that's July 11th through the 13th at the Oklahoma City Museum of Art. Again, free admission for military service members and their families.